Very good morning, students. In last session, we had discussed about cell and tissues. In this particular session, I will be dealing with cockroach and also body fluids and circulation. Let us start with cockroach. The scientific name of cockroach is Periplaneta americana. The cockroach belongs to phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, order Orthoptera, family Blattidae, genus Periplaneta, species Americana. Cockroach is a nocturnal organism which is active during night time. Omnivorous organism, it can feed on all type of food material. Next, cursorial organism is a speed runner or shift runner, and it lives in the damp places everywhere. The body of cockroach is segmented and it is divisible into head, thorax, and abdomen. The complete body of cockroach is covered by a chitinous exoskeleton, which is covered by the waxy layer. Waxy layer is secreted by the oinocytes. The waxy layer present over the exoskeleton prevent the loss of water from the body to evaporation. Next, the chitinous exoskeleton is divisible into the small plate-like structures called as sclerites. There are four sclerites in each segment. The dorsal sclerite is called as stergum, and the ventral sclerite is called as sternum, and the two lateral sclerites are called as pleura. And these sclerites are attached to each other with help of a flexible membrane is called as orthoidal membrane. First, let us start with the head. The cockroach head is hypognathous. It is small, triangular. It is attached to the body, right angle to the body. The head is formed by the fusion of 6 embryonic segments. It shows the vigorous flexibility because of neck, flexible presence of flexible neck. The head consists a pair of compound eyes, a pair of simple eyes, and a pair of antennae and mouth parts. The mouth parts of cockroach are biting and chewing type of mouth parts. They are most primitive type of mouth parts. Next, the thorax region consists three segments: prothorax, mesothorax, metathorax. Here in thorax, there are two pairs of wings and three pairs of legs. Of forewings and hindwings. Forewings are very thick, leathery. They do not involve in the flying. They protect the hindwings when they are in the rest. The forewings are called as tegmina. And hindwings are very thin, delicate, transparent, helps in the flying. There are three pairs of legs in each thoracic segment. Each leg consists of 5 segments: coxa, trochanter, femur, tibia, tarsus. Next, the abdomen consists of 10 segments. Cockroach is a bisexual. Uh, Cockroach exhibit the sexual dimorphism. The male and female organisms are different. We can distinguish by external features. We'll see the differences between male and female cockroaches. In male cockroach, the abdomen is long and narrow, whereas in female cockroach, the abdomen is short and broad. In male cockroach, a pair of anal style are present. In female, anal style are absent. In male, long antennae are present. In female, the shorter antennae are present. These are differences between male and female cockroach. Let us move on to the digestive system of cockroach. The alimentary canal is divided into foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Again, foregut consists mouth, pharynx, esophagus, crop, gizzard. The mouth opens into the pharynx. The pharynx leads to the esophagus. Esophagus opens into the crop, and the crop is leads to the gizzard. The crop is helps in the storage of food material, and the gizzard helps in the grinding of food material. At the junction of midgut and hindgut, yellow colored filamentous structures. At the junction of midgut and hindgut, yellow colored filamentous structures around 100 to 150 yellow color filamentous structures are present, called as Malpighian tubules, which are excretory organs of cockroach. At the same time, at the junction of foregut and hindgut, there are 6 to 8 diverticula, finger-like diverticula are present, called as hepatic caecae. They helps in the digestion. Next, blood vascular system is open type, and blood is colorless. It's also called as hemolymph. Because of absence of respiratory pigment, it is colorless and it do not involves in the transport of gases. Next, respiratory system consists of network of trachea, which are open through 10 pairs of spiracles, which are located on the lateral side. Out of 10 pairs, the 2 pairs of spiracles are located in the thorax region, mesothorax and metathorax, and the remaining 8 pairs are located in the first 8 abdominal segments. Yes, the nervous system of cockroach consists a series of fused segmentally arranged ganglia joined by the paired longitudinal connectives on the ventral side. 3 ganglia, there are 10 total 10 ganglia are present. Out of 10, the 3 ganglia are located in the thorax region and the 6 in the abdominal region. The nervous system of cockroach is spread throughout the body. Next, the sensory organs includes compound eyes, simple eyes, antennae, and anal cerci. Here, compound eyes or compound eyes consist photoreceptors. Each compound eye is made up of around 2000 ommatidia. These ommatidia are structural functional units of the compound eye. With the help of the several ommatidia, cockroach can receive the several images of an object at a time. So this kind of vision is known as mosaic vision, with more sensitivity but less resolution. Next, antennae contains olfactory receptors, and simple eyes or ocelli can detect the intensity of the light. Next, anal cerci consists of auditory receptors. Next, about reproductive system, the cockroaches or dioecious. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, which are located lateral side in the 4th to 6th abdominal segments. Apart from testes, the vasa deferens, seminal vesicles, seminal vesicles also present in the male reproductive system. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries, oviducts, and vagina, collateral glands. Ovaries are located on lateral side, 2nd to 6th abdominal segments. Each ovary composed with 8 ovarian tubules. Next, the fertilized eggs are encased in. Fertilization occurs in the oothecal chamber. The fertilized eggs are encased in the capsule called ootheca. There are 9 to 10 ootica are produced by the each female cockroach. The cockroach are pests. They destroy the food material and contaminate with the smelly excreta. This is a brief synopsis about cockroach. Let us move on to the next chapter, body fluids and circulation. The body fluids are the medium of transport of nutrients, oxygen, and their important substances in the body. Uh, There are two type of body fluids, blood and lymph. Blood is the most commonly used body fluid in most of the higher organisms. Lymph also transports certain substances like uh, fat, cholesterol, fats, and certain protein. Blood is a fluid connective tissue composed of a fluid matrix, plasma, and blood corpuscles, but fibers are absent in the blood. It forms about 30 to 35% of extracellular fluid. It is slightly alkaline fluid having pH 7.4. Plasma is straw-colored viscous fluid that constitutes 55% of blood volume, and remaining 45% is blood corpuscles. And plasma consists of 90 to 92% of water, 6 to 8% of proteins. The proteins includes fibrinogen, albumin, and globulin. The fibrinogen is the blood clotting protein. Albumin maintain blood osmotic pressure, and the globulins are antibodies. And also it contains nutrients like glucose, amino acids, and the small amount of minerals like sodium, chloride, calcium. Next, the blood corpuscles are formed elements includes erythrocytes, leukocytes, and platelets. The erythrocytes are most abundant cells in the body. The total blood count of RBC is 5 to 5.5 million in case of male, and in case of female 4 to 4.5 millions. Next, the erythrocytes are formed in bone marrow. In case of during fetal stage, early embryonic development, the egg sac involves in the production of RBC. The late embryonic development, the liver and spleen are involved in the production of RBC. In the after birth, the bone marrow involves in the production of RBC. Every 100 ml of blood contains 12 to 16 grams of hemoglobin, and the lifespan of RBC is 120 days. The dead and worn out RBC are destroyed in the spleen, and spleen is called as graveyard of RBC. Next, white blood cells, white blood corpuscles or leukocytes. The white blood cells are colorless due to absence of respiratory pigment hemoglobin. There are around 6,000 to 8,000 WBC are present in the cubic millimeter of blood. WBC are divided into two types, granulocytes and agranulocytes, on the basis of presence or absence of the granules in the cytoplasm. Granulocytes are divided into three types, eosinophils, basophils, and neutrophils. Agranulocytes are two types, lymphocytes and monocytes. Neutrophils are the most abundant and basophils are least abundant WBC. Neutrophils constitute around 60 to 65%, and basophils less than 1%. Monocytes and neutrophils are the phagocytic cells which destroy the foreign organisms which enters into the body. Basophils secrete the histamine, serotonin, heparin that are involved in the inflammatory reactions. Histamine is a vasodilator, serotonin is vasoconstrictor, heparin is anticoagulant. Eosinophils resist infection and allergic reaction. In the allergic reaction, the eosinophils number increases. In the lymphocytes, There are two types of lymphocytes, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, bone marrow dependent lymphocytes and thymus dependent lymphocytes. These are involved in the immune responses. Next, the thrombocytes or platelets are the cell fragments produced by the megakaryocytes in the bone marrow. There are around 1,50,000 to 3,50,000 platelets are present in the cubic millimeter of blood. Next, platelets are involved in the clotting or coagulation of blood in case of injuries. Next, about blood groups. Blood of human being is differ in the certain aspects, although it appears same in all individuals. The blood groups are discovered by the scientist Karl Landsteiner. There are two main type of blood grouping systems: ABO blood grouping system and RH blood grouping system. ABO blood grouping system is discovered by the Karl Landsteiner, and RH blood group is discovered by the two scientists Karl Landsteiner and Wiener. ABO grouping is based on presence or absence of two surface antigens on RBC, antigen A and antigen B. The plasma of an individual also contains two antibodies produced in the response of antigens. During blood transfusion, blood of a donor has to be matched with the blood of recipient to avoid the clumping of blood. Next, we'll see there are four blood groups: A, B, AB blood group, O blood group. A blood group person contains antigen A on the RBC surface of RBC and antibody B in the plasma. And B blood group person contains antigen B on the surface of RBC and antibody A in the plasma. AB blood group person contains antigen A and B on the surface of RBC and there are no antibodies in the plasma. O blood group person, there are no antigens on the surface of RBC, but both antibody B, antibody A, both are present in the plasma. A blood group person can donate the blood to A and O, and B blood group person can donate blood to B and O. The AB blood group person, A blood group person can receive the blood from A and O. The B blood group person can receive the blood from B and O. AB blood group person can receive the blood from AB, A, B, O. O blood group person can receive blood only from the O blood group. The incompatibility blood transfusion is leads to the clumping of blood. Next, during blood transfusion, blood of donor has to be matched with the blood of recipient to avoid the clumping of RBC. Just now we have discussed. O blood group can be donated to any individual with any blood group, so it is called universal donor because there are no antigens on the surface of RBC. And AB blood group person can receive blood from any person of any group because of absence of antibodies in the plasma, hence it is called as universal recipient. Next, RH grouping. RH antigen, the name RH antigen is derived from the rhesus monkey because first time it is discovered in the rhesus monkey, later on in human beings. The RH antigen is observed on the surface of RBCs of majority of individuals. 80% of individual contains RH antigen and the 20% of individual there is no RH antigen. If the person contains RH antigen on the surface of RBC called RH positive, and if there is no RH antigen on the surface of RBC, then the person is called as RH negative. Next, erythroblastophytolysis. If the father blood is RH positive and the mother blood is RH negative and the fetus blood is RH positive, during the delivery of first child there is a possibility of exposure of mother blood with the fetus blood to develop the antibodies in mother blood. Actually, mother and fetal blood is separated by the placenta, but During parturition time, when placenta get ruptures, a small amount of fetal blood enters into the mother blood. So your fetal, if the fetal blood is Rh positive, the Rh antigens, if the fetal blood is Rh positive, these Rh antigens are mixed with the mother's blood, and those Rh antigens induces stimulate mother's immune system to produce Rh antibodies. So in the subsequent pregnancy, if again the Rh fetus is Rh positive, already Rh antibodies are produced in the mother's body in the first pregnant delivery time. Those antibodies cross the placenta and enters into the fetal circulation and react with the Rh antigen, leads to the clumping of blood, agglutination of. Next, coagulation of blood, the process of blood clotting. When small injury is caused due to blood vessel, when injury is caused to the blood vessel, bleeding starts, which is stopped by the process called blood clotting. Within this blood clotting, normally the blood clotting duration is 5 to 8 minutes. An injury or trauma stimulate the platelets in the blood to release the certain factors that activate the mechanism of coagulation. So when we have the injury, the blood vessel ruptures, and when blood exposed to the damaged tissue, that stimulate the platelets to release the plasma thromboplastin, the third blood clotting factor. And the fourth blood clotting factor is calcium ions, which play the important role in the blood clotting mechanism. Here you can see the process of blood clotting. When injury occurs, when blood vessel, damaged blood vessel exposed to the tissue, which releases blood platelets, releases plasma thromboplastin, there will be cascade reaction take place. Finally, the prothrombinase or thrombokinase enzyme releases, and this prothrombinase act on prothrombin and converted into thrombin in the presence of calcium ions. So the thrombin act on the fibrinogen, can convert it into fibrin. Then threads, these fibrin threads form a meshwork around the damaged blood vessels. In that network, blood cells, platelets accumulate to stop the flow of the blood. Next, lymph. During flow of blood through capillaries, some water soluble substances leak out into the space between the between cells of the tissue, that is intercellular spaces. Next, this fluid released out is called as interstitial fluid or tissue fluid. The fluid which is released out from the capillary is called as interstitial fluid or tissue fluid. It is similar to the blood but has few blood proteins, because capillaries have the small minute pores. The proteins, larger proteins cannot leak out, and less calcium, phosphorus, high glucose concentration. It is a colorless fluid containing specialized lymphocytes that provide the immune response to the body. Main function of lymph is provide the immunity, carry proteins and fats molecules, and transport the oxygen, food material to the cell, hormone to the cells. Majorly, the lymph involves in the transport of fats. Human circulatory system. Next topic is circulatory system of human. Consists of four-chambered heart and closed branching blood vessels and circulatory fluid, that is blood and lymph. Heart is a mesodermally derived muscular organ present in the thoracic cavity between two lungs, that is in mediastinum, protected by the double membrane pericardium. The heart is protected by the pericardium, that is double layered wall. Outer layer is called as fibrous pericardium, inner layer is called as serous pericardium. The space between fibrous pericardium, no, The fibrous pericardium has close contact with the thoracic cavity, whereas serous pericardium further divided into visceral layer and parietal layer. Visceral pericardium, parietal pericardium. The space between visceral and parietal pericardium is called as pericardial space, that is filled with pericardial fluid, which allow the easy movement of heart. Next, there are four chambers in the heart. The upper two chambers are called as atria and the lower two chambers are called as ventricles. The atria are the receiving chambers and the ventricles are the pumping chambers. The two atria, left and right atria, are separated by interarterial septum. During fetal stage, the interarterial septum consists a opening is called as foramen of Wovell, which is the passage of blood from the left ventricle to the right ventricle to the left ventricle. Soon after birth, that opening get closes and it represented by a small depression is called as fossa ovalis. Even after birth, if it is does not get closes, then it is called as patent foramen oval. Next, the two ventricles. Here, atria are the thin wall structures, and ventricles are thick walled because ventricles are pumping chambers. Even still, the ventricles in ventricle, the left ventricle, the wall of left ventricle is much thicker than the right ventricle because left ventricle has to pump blood to the all parts of the body, but the right ventricle pump the blood only towards the lungs. The two ventricles are separated by the interventricular septum. The opening between right atrium and right ventricle is guarded by three muscular flap like structure is called as tricuspid valve, and left atria, left ventricle is guarded by the bicuspid valve is also called as mitral valve. Next, the opening of right and left ventricle into the pulmonary artery and aorta respectively is guarded by the semilunar valves. Next, about nodal tissue. The nodal tissue present on upper right corner of right atrium is called sinoauricular node. This it is located on the low, and this sinoauricular node is located on upper right corner of the right atrium. It generates electric impulse at a regular rhythm and a regular interval. And nodal tissue present, a patch of nodal tissue present on the lower left corner of right atrium is called as atrioventricular node. The SA node is called as pacemaker of heart, and AV node is called as pace setter of the heart. From AV node, there are bundles of cardiac muscles arises called as bundle of His, which are divided into left and right bundle branches passing through the septum, interventricular septum, and these bundle branches are divides and redivide to form a network called as Purkinje fibers, which are innervate into the musculature of the ventricles. Next, cardiac cycle. The beginning of one heartbeat to the beginning of another heartbeat. The all cyclical events which takes place from the beginning of one heartbeat to the beginning of another heartbeat called as together called as cardiac cycle. Which lasts for each cardiac cycle takes 0.8 seconds. To begin with, all four chambers are in a relaxed state called a joint diastole. During that time, the bicuspid and tricuspid valves are open. The blood from pulmonary vein and vena cava, that is inferior vena cava, superior vena cava, blood freely flows into the left and right auricles, from where blood flows into the ventricle because bicuspid and tricuspid valves are open in this stage. Next, But during this stage, joint diastole stage, semilunar valves are closed. Bicuspid, tricuspid valves are opened and semilunar valves are closed. So the blood which is drained into the right and left auricle freely flows into the respective ventricles. About 70% of blood is filled in the ventricles during this stage. Now, SA node generate the action potential which contract simultaneously. Both the arteria undergoes contraction simultaneously, that we can call as arterial systole. The contraction of arteria increases the flow of blood into the ventricle by about 30%, because the 70% of blood is filled during joint diastole. But when arteria undergo contraction, the remaining 30% of blood is rapidly rushed into the respective ventricles. Next, the action potential passes to the AV node and bundle of ease, transmit to the ventricular musculature through Purkinje fibers. Then the two ventricles simultaneously undergo contraction. This causes ventricular musculature to contract. The arteria undergo at the during ventricular systole, the arteria undergo relaxation. This coincides with the ventricular systole. Ventricular systole increases the ventricular pressure, causing the closure of tricuspid and bicuspid valve due to attempted backflow of the blood into the arteria. When both the ventricle undergo contraction, there is a possibility of backflow of the blood. To prevent this backflow of the blood, bicuspid tricuspid valve get closes. As a result of that, the first heart sound the lub produces. So the lub sound produces due to closure of AV valves, atrioventricular valves, during ventricular systole. Next, as the ventricular pressure increases further, the semilunar valves guarding the pulmonary artery and aorta are forced to open. Now blood enter into the respective arteries, pulmonary artery from right ventricle into the pulmonary artery, from left ventricle into the aorta. Now the ventricle now relax and the ventricular pressure falls, causing the closure of semilunar valves, which prevent the backflow of the blood into the ventricle. So during ventricular diastole, when pressure decreases in the ventricle, AV walls, semilunar walls get closes. As a result of that, second heart sound dub produces. So dub produces due to closure of semilunar walls during ventricular diastole. Next, as the ventricular pressure decline further, the tricuspid bicuspid valves are pushed to open by the pressure in the artery exerted by the blood, which was began emptied into them by the veins. Again, from the arteria, blood freely flows into the ventricles. Here, arterial systole takes 0.1 second. Ventricular systole take arterial systole take 0.1 second, and ventricular systole take 0.3 second, and joint diastole take 0.4 second. So total is cardiac cycle lasts for 0.8 seconds. Next, during a cardiac cycle, each ventricle pump out approximately 70 ml of blood, which is called stroke volume. So the amount of blood which is pumped out by the each ventricle per beat or cardiac cycle is called as stroke volume. The stroke volume is multiplied by the heart rate, that gives cardiac output. What is cardiac output? The amount of blood pumped out by each ventricle per minute is called as cardiac output. Therefore, the cardiac output can be defined as the volume of blood pumped out by each ventricle per minute, that averages 5000 ml or 5 liters in the healthy individual. During each cardiac cycle, two prominent sounds are produced, which can be easily heard through this stethoscope. That is, first heart sound is lub, is associated with the closure of tricuspid and bicuspid valves, whereas the second odd sound dub is associated with the closure of semilunar valves. Next, ECG is a graphical representation of electrical activity of heart during cardiac cycle. The electrocardiograph machine is used to obtain the electrocardiogram. The patient is connected to the three electrical leads to wrist and left ankle. Here there are four different waves are present: P, P wave, QRS, complex, and T wave. Sorry, three waves are present. The P wave represents the electrical excitation of atria or depolarization of atria or arterial systole that represent contraction of atria. Next, QRS wave represent the depolarization of ventricle or ventricular systole. Next, T wave represent the return of ventricle to the excited state to the normal state. That means T wave represent a repolarization of the ventricle. The end of T wave mark the end of systole. Counting the number of QRS complex is given, period of time determine the heartbeat rate, because each QRS complex represent one cardiac cycle. Next, double circulation, the flow of same blood twice through the heart, once in oxygenated form and another is a deoxygenated form, is called as double circulation. It includes systemic and pulmonary circulation. Systemic circulation includes flow of oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to all parts of the body, and deoxygenated blood from the various body parts to the right atrium. All systemic circulation start from aorta and ends at superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, or coronary sinus to right atrium. The systemic circulation provide oxygen, nutrients, and other substances to the tissues and take the CO2 other harmful substances away from the removal. Pulmonary circulation, the flow of oxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs and return of oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium is called pulmonary circulation. The pulmonary veins from each lung transport the oxygenated blood to the left atrium. The double circulation prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Regulation of cardiac activity. The normal activity of heart are regulated by nodal tissue. So the human heart is myogenic because it does not require the nerve impulse to generate action, nerve impulse to contract and relax. The the electrical impulse which are required for the contraction and relaxation of the heart are generated itself in the cardiac muscles in the heart. Hence, it is myogenic. A special neural center in the medulla oblongata moderate the cardiac function by autonomous nervous system. Sympathetic nerves can increase the rate of heartbeat, and the parasympathetic nerves of ANS decreases the rate of heartbeat. Adrenal medullary hormones also increases the cardiac output. Next, the last topic, disorders of circulatory system. First, hypertension or high BP, blood pressure higher than 120 by 80 is called hypertension. 120 mmHg is the systolic, that is pumping pressure, and 80 mmHg is diastolic, resting pressure. So what is blood pressure? The pressure exerted by the blood against the wall of blood vessel is called as blood pressure. Here 120 mg, that means systolic pressure. The pressure exerted by the blood against the wall of artery during systole, ventricular systole, is called as systolic pressure, and the pressure exerted by the blood against the wall of artery during diastole, ventricular diastole, is called as diastolic pressure. The systolic pressure is 120 mmHg, whereas the diastolic pressure is 80 mmHg. The hypertension is leads to the heart diseases that affect the vital organs like brain and kidney. Next, coronary artery disease, commonly called as atherosclerosis, that affect the blood vessel that supply the blood to the heart muscle. Due to deposition of fat, calcium, cholesterol, and fibrous tissue, the artery lumen of artery become narrower. Angina pectoris, also called angina, acute chest pain due to less supply of oxygen to the heart muscles. It may occur in the elderly, male and female. It occurs due to restricted blood flow. Next, heart failure. Heart does not pump the enough blood to meet the requirement of the body. It is also known as congestive heart failure because congestion of lungs is one of its causes. Heart failure is the different form attack. Heart failure is different from the heart attack. Heart muscle is damaged by the inadequate blood supply. In heart failure, heart muscle is damaged by the inadequate blood supply, and it is different from the cardiac arrest. There, heart stop the beating. In cardiac arrest, heart completely stop the beating. Next, coronary thrombosis. The formation of clot in coronary artery is called as coronary thrombosis. It occurs most frequently in the left anterior descending coronary artery. By this, body fluids and circulation completed. I will be continuing in the next session.